Hello YouTube. I mentioned that I had a fish room downstairs, and I just thought I'd come down here and do a little short feeding video. I've got some of my angelfish that are about a year and a half old. Some of them are really beautiful examples that I've saved back from when I take angelfish down to the local fish store to sell, and some are just incredibly deformed and are not at all nice enough fish. These two that I'm singling out here have beautiful tails, but absolutely horrible dorsal fins and anal fins. And this is especially incredibly beautiful tail on this angelfish, and I think that it would be interesting to see what would happen if I did breed that fish to another one. It appears the feelers on it are defective. I believe this is a male with this funny looking dorsal fin. And if this happens to be a female, look at the belly on that fish. That's before I fed it. I'll bet that's a female. And if I put those two together, they might, those two right there, that one and that one, might be an incredible breeding. Anyway, getting down to the bottom of the aquarium, got the Cory catfish and some albino ancestris here. And up in this aquarium here, I have a grow out tank for baby albino ancestris. They're on top of the rock. And these are some little zebrafish that I raised in another aquarium and I put in here. I have about 5 or 6 multipunctata catfish. One of them is right there. In this aquarium here I have a goldfish and a carp, a baby carp that I brought home from the Snake River. In this aquarium here I have African cichlids. These are all related. I don't do much with them, just keep them warm, put the heater in the front of the aquarium. And down here is where I kept my electric catfish for a few days, and then I transferred a bunch of the cherry shrimp into this aquarium, and they're swimming around in here, and I think I'll let them reproduce in this aquarium and keep feeding them a little flake food every day. Down below is where I have my 10-gallon aquariums. I clean them up when I get ready to grow out some of my baby fish, baby angelfish and things, and then I transfer them up to the upper aquariums. Well, I will try to give these angelfish some carp eggs now. They are probably pretty anxious for that. I'll get a big scissorful here and put it in the top of the aquarium there. One of them got a big mouthful there. See if anybody takes it away from him. That's all gone. I'll get him a little bit more. Any of the carp eggs that fall to the bottom of the tank will be consumed pretty quickly by those little albino Cory catfish and the Plecostomus. They get pretty aggressive with their food. I'll give these guys, whoop, guess I won't give those guys any food until I raise the lid on their aquarium. There we go. Give my African cichlids a little bit of food here. Oh, I don't think you got to see that. Just one of them just gobbled down all those carp eggs right there. Little guy getting some. Little zebrafish sure do like to. Well, none of those carp eggs made it to the bottom there. Might have to put in a little bit bigger chunk here. There we go. See if any of those get to the bottom. Down to the massive baby Plecostomus. Ancistrus plecostomus, if you give them a little place to hide, a little cave where they can get a little water circulation going through it. Sometimes overturned dishes and pots will allow the male plecostomus to attract the females, and they breed in a communal fashion if they're allowed to, and more than one female will actually lay her eggs in with the male. So I think this pretty much concludes the my fish room feeding video. I don't think feeding cherry shrimp and a few Ancistrus plecostomus over in this aquarium is going to be that exciting. Oh, my mouse colony is right here. I just have them in these containers. I'm not interested in showing those to anybody.